Most people think wealth starts with a bigger paycheck. It doesn't. You've probably seen it before. Someone earns more money, gets promoted, buys a better car, moves into a bigger place, and somehow still feels broke. Then there's the other person. Same salary for years. Nothing flashy. No luxury lifestyle. Yet somehow they keep building wealth year after year. So what's the difference? It usually comes down to habits. Not talent. Not luck. Not finding the perfect investment. The truth is, long-term wealth is often built quietly. It happens through small decisions repeated for years. The money habits that look boring today are usually the same habits that create freedom later. And here's the strange part. Some of these habits have nothing to do with investing. They're about behavior. Because money problems are rarely math problems. Most of the time, they're habit problems. In this video, we're breaking down 9 money habits that have helped ordinary people build wealth over time. No shortcuts. No get rich quick tricks. Just systems that work when life gets busy. And habit number 7 may change how you think about money forever. If you ask 10 people how to become wealthy, you'll probably hear 10 different answers. Start a business. Invest in stocks. Save more. Earn more. And while all of those can help, they miss something important. Wealth is not one big event. It is a process. Think about it like fitness. You don't get healthy from one workout. You become healthy because of repeated actions over time. Money works the same way. The people who build lasting wealth usually follow systems. They automate good decisions so they don't need motivation every day. That matters because motivation disappears. Life gets busy. Unexpected bills show up. Goals change. But habits stay. Today we're going through 9 habits that can help you build long-term wealth step by step. For each one, we'll look at what it means, where people go wrong, and what you can do starting today. Let's begin with the habit that changes everything before investing even starts. Habit 1. Pay yourself first. Most people do this. Income comes in. Bills get paid. Shopping happens. Whatever is left gets saved. The problem? There is usually very little left. Paying yourself first flips the order. Savings happen immediately. Spending comes after. Imagine Sarah earns her salary every month and automatically moves 10% into savings the same day she gets paid. She never waits until the end of the month. After a while, saving becomes normal. The common mistake is treating savings like leftovers. Action step. Set an automatic transfer today. Even 5% is enough to start. Because once money leaves your spending account, it becomes harder to use. And now that money has a place to go, we need to know where the rest is going. Habit 2. Track every dollar. Tracking money sounds boring. But ignoring it is expensive. A lot of people believe they know where their money goes. Then they check their statements. Food delivery. Subscriptions. Impulse spending. Small leaks everywhere. Think about James, who spent a little here and there every week. Nothing seemed serious. But after tracking for 1 month, he realized hundreds were disappearing without purpose. The mistake? Tracking only big expenses. Small spending matters because it happens often. Action step. Track spending for 7 days. No judging. Just observe. You cannot improve what you do not measure. And once you know where money goes, the next step is making more of it stay. Habit 3. Increase savings rate over time. Saving 10% is good. Saving 15% later is better. Wealth builders often increase savings whenever income rises. Promotion? Save more. Side income? Save more. Bonus? Save more. Many people do the opposite. Income rises. Lifestyle rises faster. Picture someone earning more every year but spending every extra amount immediately. Years pass. Income grew. Wealth didn't. Action step. Choose a rule now. For example, every raise equals a 2% increase in savings. Small changes become powerful when repeated. Which brings us to one of the biggest wealth killers. Habit 4. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation happens when spending grows every time income grows. New phone. Bigger car. More expensive habits. Nothing wrong with enjoying money. The danger is needing more just to feel normal. Think of two friends. Both receive the same pay increase. One upgrades everything. The other upgrades slowly and invests the difference. 10 years later, their lives look very different. The mistake? Confusing higher income with higher freedom. Action step. Before upgrading anything, wait 30 days. Ask, do I want this, or am I reacting to extra income? Because keeping more money only matters if you put it to work. Habit 5. Invest consistently. Investing is often treated like timing. But long-term wealth usually comes from consistency. Imagine two people. One waits for the perfect moment. The other invests regularly every month. Years later, consistency often wins. Markets move. Emotions change. But systems continue. The mistake? Trying to predict every move. Action step. Choose a regular investing schedule. Monthly. Bi-weekly. Whatever fits. Make it automatic. Because investing grows money. But depending on one income can still be risky. Habit 6. Build multiple income streams. One income stream is good. More than one creates flexibility. This does not mean working all day. It can mean freelancing, digital products, dividend income, teaching skills, part-time projects. Think about someone whose main job slows down. If they have another source of income, pressure becomes smaller. The mistake? Trying to build 5 streams at once. Action step. Choose one extra income idea. Only one. Focus before expanding. And while building income matters, how you think about time matters even more. Habit 7. Think long term. Most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 10. Long-term thinking changes behavior. Instead of asking, how fast can I get rich? You ask, what can I repeat for years? Imagine planting trees. You do not expect shade tomorrow. You expect it later. Money works the same way. The mistake? Chasing speed. Action step. Create a 10-year money vision. Write it down. Income goals. Investments. Freedom targets. Think beyond next month. Because building wealth is not enough. Keeping it matters too. Habit 8. Protect wealth. Building money is one job. Protecting it is another. Emergency funds. Insurance. Avoiding unnecessary risk. These things seem boring until life happens. A medical issue. Job loss. Unexpected repairs. The mistake? Thinking protection slows progress. It doesn't. It prevents setbacks. Action step. Build an emergency fund goal. Start with 1 month of expenses if needed. Protection gives wealth time to grow. And the final habit may be the most important of all. Habit 9. Keep learning about money. Money changes. Markets change. Opportunities change. People who keep learning adapt faster. Read books. Watch finance videos. Study investing. Learn taxes. Understand behavior. Imagine 2 people earning the same income. One stops learning. The other improves little by little. 5 years later, their decisions look completely different. The mistake? Thinking school finished education. Action step. Spend 15 minutes a day learning something about money. Small knowledge compounds too. And just like investing, the return may take time. Closing section, 250 to 350 words. Here's what makes these habits powerful. None of them are exciting. They don't promise overnight success. They don't say you'll become wealthy next month. And that is exactly why they work. Long-term wealth is usually quiet. It looks like automatic savings. Tracking expenses. Investing regularly. ignoring pressure, learning continuously. Most people wait for motivation. But motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel focused. Some days you don't. Systems remove that problem. A savings transfer works whether you feel inspired or not. An investment plan continues even during busy months. A budget still works when life gets messy. That is the real goal. Not perfect discipline. Better systems. Imagine where these habits could take you after 5 years. Then 10. Then 20. The future version of you is being built right now by the decisions you repeat. So here's your challenge. Pick one habit from this video. Only one. Start today. Not next month. Not after the next paycheck. Today. And if you stayed until the end, comment which habit you already use and which one you want to improve. Because sometimes one small change becomes the start of an entirely different financial future. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay with us as we break down practical money lessons that actually help people build freedom.